at all stellar at the Brunswick Auto Mart Arena. We're back on what will be the second part of our stream. Our apologies here. Rocky River still up 1-0. 10:40 left to go in the second period. Number 22 skating it up the ice. Dangled around two different Red Raiders skaters. And now off the backhand, Shaker dumps this one in. And this will be an icing. Our apologies for the terrible connection at this arena in Strongsville. Face off to the right side of Nico Daenerys. It's won by Rocky River once again. They are winning this face-off count. I think now it's pretty dominant. Sammy Gerber in the corner. Quinn Garnett joins, and he'll wrap this around the boards. Will Brokaw trying to take it out, but the poke just not going to work once again. Now Cole Richards, stick held. No call. And now Will Brokaw skating it up the right wing. He's up against number 5 of the Pirates. He'll get there first into the corner. And now the rough hit on Will Brokaw. And he will get up and join the play. Now it's loose in the crease. Rocky River does touch up. And we're going to get a penalty on the Pirates. So now 2 minutes of power play time for the Red Raiders. They're not exactly one to convert on the power play, but definitely one to score on the penalty kill, but Lenahan going to bury it off of a couple rebound chances. A quick goal on the power play. It only took them 9 seconds. And number 5, A.J. Ritvo, the senior that buried it, will end up costing Rocky River a goal as well. So there you go. 1-1 is your score. We are tied. And 9:39 left to go in this second period of action. Thank you very much for tuning in. My name is Vaughn Ullum. Hope you're enjoying this one just as much as we are at the Brunswick Auto Mart Arena. Once again, our apologies for the unfortunate connection. Here's number 21 looking for a centering pass. Nico Daenerys pokes it away, looking for a rebound chance. It's still loose, but eventually it'll come out all the way to Colin Arth. He's the man with his first varsity goal just yesterday against Walsh Jesuit. Now this one, trying to clear it out. Number 7 will pick it up for Rocky River. It's 3-on-1. It looks like Shakers Joey Moore will clear it out. Here's a shot from Moore, but as it's blocked, it'll carry all the way out to the Shakers zone. Now here's number 21 looking for a shot, and it's just out of his reach. He couldn't pull the trigger successfully. And now 3 versus 3. 3 Pirates, 3 Raiders for puck possession in that corner. Eventually it will be taken out. A shot is made. It'll go wide. Colin Arth looks to clear it. Not just yet. Now behind the net of Nico Daenerys. Centering pass. Only Ryan Lenahan is there. 26 will dump this one down. And into the neutral zone, Colin Arth going to pick it up. He's looking to go all the way up to Joey Moore, and it's very much out of his reach. Now along the boards, number 7 picks it up and along the right wing. He'll take a shot, easy save for Nico Daenerys. With the stick, he'll send this one into the corner. And now a big hit laid down by Joey Moore behind the net of Nico Daenerys. That's what you like to see. He's most definitely the most physical player on this Red Raider roster. Now can he win the rush there? Doesn't look like he will. And they'll call this one an icing. Banked off the glass, but regardless, Shakers the last team to touch it. And so we will get the hand raised and the whistle and the icing call. Face-off will be all the way back on Nico Daenerys' side. Eight minutes left to go in the second. Shakers' first line of offense is out, and here's a rush with Connor Mayhew. Sammy Gerber is over to his left. He sends it over to him, and he just can't pick up the pass cleanly. Would have been a great chance for Shaker there to take their first lead of the game. Just nothing doing. Sammy Gerber could not pick it up. off of Mayhew's pass. Now Gerber sends this up to Brokaw. Brokaw skates it in from the corner to the right side. And it's turned over. He was looking to Sammy Gerber over along the boards. Sammy Gerber struggling with the puck possession here today. This one's poked away from Sammy Gerber along the boards. He'll send 22 off the play, and now that pass from Sammy Gerber is out of the reach of Brokaw. 7:15 to go in period number 2. Delayed offside. Shaker touches up. 1-1 is your score. Shaker tied it up just moments ago with that Lenahan power play goal. Garnett sends this one back to Sammy Gerber. Gerber flips this one off the backhand, and it's picked up in the neutral zone by Rocky River. Back and forth we go with puck possession, and this is going to be an icing as Cole Richard dumps this one down. Off the glass, you'll get the whistle, and we're still locked at 1 apiece, and with 6:50 to go in the second, we'll be all the way back in Shaker's zone. Not many face-offs over in the Rocky River zone. Maybe that's given Rocky River a lot of momentum to win this face-off count. And Shaker now winning face-offs actually here in this second period. Off the boards, Joey Moore will pick it up. He'll send it all the way to Ryan Lenahan. He's the lone goal scorer for the Red Raiders here in this game. He'll send this one around the boards. Joey Moore cannot get there quickly enough. Teddy McGinnis sending this one into the slot. No Red Raider can pick it up. And with that clearing attempt, it'll hit off a player from the Red Raider bench. And we'll see where they mark this face-off. This will be back in the Rocky River zone. 6:24 left to go in the second. Taking this face-off is going to be number 26, Ryan Lenahan. Teddy McGinnis out with Andy Benincasa. They make up the defensive pair, a junior and a freshman. And now Ryan Lenahan a bit too jumpy on the face-off. He's thrown out. And now it looks like it's going to be Arth, it's going to be Lenahan, and it's going to be Moore. Here's a rush with number 5. He'll take a shot. And a good save by Daenerys once again. Only 10 seconds off the clock. 6:14 to go in the second. Good looks from Nico Daenerys once again. He'll keep this one tied at 1. Lenahan to take this face-off. There's a shot blocked by Joey Moore. Can he pick it up? He cannot, but he'll send it over to the freshman Colin Arth. Sent up against the boards. He had to dump it in. Now into that corner. Physical play by Joey Moore, number 9 of Rocky River. Now number 9 going to send this up to 3. It's right off of his stick. Benincasa sends this one up, and once again, back and forth we go with puck possession. Here's a good pass up to number 5. Number 5, AJ Ritvo. He's carrying it up that right wing. He'll take a low percentage shot. And did that sneak in? I don't believe it did. That was close. 5:40 to go in the second as Nico Daenerys makes a tight save. It was a good shot by AJ Ritvo. He had that goal, that only goal for Rocky River in this one, but he also had the penalty that led to Ryan Lenahan's power play goal. Thank you very much for joining us here at the Brunswick Auto Mart Arena. It's still tied at 1 apiece. Will Brokaw has control over it in the neutral zone. He's pressured by 2 Pirates, but he'll move it forward anyway. Over to Sammy Gerber. He'll take a shot. And no rebound given up as he pokes this one into the corner. Now Will Brokaw back with it. One of the best players in the GLHL this year. Here's a shot by Sammy Gerber, and it's blocked. Now back to Quentin Garnett at the point. He was looking to send it back to the slot for either Sammy Gerber or Will Brokaw. Now back at that corner to the right side of Greer, the goaltender for the Pirates. Rocky River going to take it out. Sammy Gerber dumps this one in. Will Brokaw needs to duck out of the way as Gerber dumps that one in. Connor Mayhew out as well with that pair of forwards, but now it's going to be Gerber hopping off. Brokaw stays on. Ian Hunter joins as a forward. 4:35 left to go in period number 2. 1-1 is your score. Here's a pass, and number 6 can't receive it cleanly. It's right off of his stick. Quentin Garnett hangs on. Behind the net, he skates with it. And now Shaker keeps trying these wraparound clears. They just don't seem to be working as number 10 hangs on at the point. Now Richard hangs on, and off the glass, Salmon looking to win the race in the Rocky River zone. He cannot do just that. Hunter will pick it up in the corner, however. Here's a centering pass. Salmon whiffs on the shot. And number 1 in there as well, and that clearing attempt up and into the netting. And faceoff will be in the Rocky River zone. Number 23, that's Declan Foley, the defenseman, just not able to clear it out cleanly. You can assume he was looking to clear it off the glass, but just a bit too elevated, and it's out of play. 4 minutes left to go in the second period of play. 1-1 is your score. A lot on the line here in this Walsh Gregg Shupe Memorial Tournament, only a 4-team tournament. Here's a good chance for Sebi Juan. It's just out of his reach. He'll pass it back to the slot. Salmon, Juan, and Hunter make up this third line currently, as Arth was in on that second line moments ago. Benincasa moves this one forward. He can't win the race there. Speed not exactly his best factor. And Juan can't rip a shot as 4 Pirates were on him in the slot. And now the Pirates dump this one down. Icing is waved off. Hunter picks it up. Off his stick, he'll dump it down. Will this be on net? It will be. No icing. Instead, it's going to be a face-off all the way back in the Pirates' territory. Shaker going to get some much-needed changes. The forward line, once again, going to be that set of even 20s. 22, 24, 26. Arth, Moore, and Lenahan. On the defensive side, it's going to be Quentin Garnett and Jonathan Kalergis. Face-off taken over by Shaker. Arth sends this one around the boards. Moore won't get there first. Can Rocky River clear it? Yes, they can. Quentin Garnett can't keep it in at the point. Number 5 takes it over. It's A.J. Ritvo. Held up along the boards. Ritvo does have control of the puck, but only momentarily. Kalergis tries to clear. 13 keeps it in. Along the boards. Battle for puck possession. 1v1. Shaker comes out with it. Just a pure battle of strength. Now Lenahan takes it out. Off the backhand, he'll take it outside of the blue line. Now here's a 3-on-2 rush. Advantage Shaker. Lenahan with Garnett to his left. And now he tries to bat it out of the air. Now Moore has a chance. And off the backhand, it's a shot on net, but just can't sneak its way through. And now we're going the other way. Number 7 working against Quentin Garnett. Good shot. Rebound given up. Daenerys pokes it out of trouble. Now it looks like we have a penalty called. And now a late hit on Quentin Garnett as well. And we'll see what they're calling here. It's a cross-checking. And it's a cross-check on Joey Moore once again. And, oh, that's not right. On the scoreboard, they have 24-1. 24, the man with the penalty. That is not at all the goal. And we're back to 1-1. Don't you worry. 2 minutes on the minor cross-checking. Shaker still doing very well on the penalty kill right off of the face-off. They'll dump this one down. Brokaw and Gerber, the 2 forwards. The defensive pair currently Cole Richard and Andy Benincasa. Number 22 skating it forward. Good poke checks from Sammy Gerber. 22 falls down to the ice. Here's a chance for Sammy Gerber. Rough look for number 22. Sammy Gerber all alone. He was looking for a Kucherov move and a rebound to Brokaw. Here's a centering pass once again to Sammy Gerber. And now Brokaw getting into it with a Pirate in front of the net. And we'll see what's going on here. My goodness, what just occurred there? Sammy Gerber was looking for a Kucherov move, looking to let it glide its way on one side, act as though you're taking it to the other. Fortunately, couldn't work, and Brokaw was looking for a goal of his own. It just could not work out. Now, not sure if we have any penalties here. And I don't believe we do. 1:29 left to go on Joey Moore's penalty. Brokaw sending this back for another shot on goal. 100 seconds left to go in this second period. Sammy Gerber looking to go a bit too fancy. It was either a Kucherov move or he lost the puck, but we'll give him credit for a Kucherov move. He is a skilled puck handler. Connor Mayhew now out. Also out will be Ryan Lenahan. That's the new pairing of forwards. Richard and Benincasa remain out. Here's a good move around Nico Daenerys, and now they're going to call a trip on Benincasa, it looks like. And that'll make it a 5-on-3 for 55 seconds. This has quickly gotten a little rough. Benincasa, he got that 5-minute major for a hit to the head yesterday. And now 2 forwards out for Shaker and 1 defenseman out. It's going to be Will Brokaw and Sammy Gerber, the forwards, and it's going to be Quentin Garnett acting as defenseman. 1:11 left to go in period number 2. Face-off, won by Rocky River. They'll send this back to the point. Number 7 hangs on to it. Looking for a lane to shoot. He'll rip it, and they'll score. And Joey Moore comes out of the box. They've still got 1:53 on Benincasa's penalty. And that's a rough look for Shaker. Only 7 seconds out of the 5-on-3. And they were able to find the back of the net. Not much Nico Daenerys could do about it. Less than a minute left to go in period number 2. We'll see if Shaker can perhaps get another shorthanded chance. But it's not exactly ever a likely thing to get any shorthanded opportunity. Shaker dumps this one down. 35 seconds left to go in period number 2. Here it's up to the captain, number 9. He'll skate it alongside that right wing. He's taken down by Will Brokaw. Quentin Garnett trying to clear it out. There's 3 Raiders on the puck. And eventually we got a whistle blow. And now, do we have another penalty on Shaker? And it looks like we've got 2 guys each. Quentin Garnett heading into the box. And we've got the captain, number 9, Lucas Opdyke, heading in for the Men of White. The referee even talking to a couple of fans. And now looks like a fan is getting ejected from the game as well, along the boards. And yeah, you see him on your screen now, walking right to left. He is getting ejected. Clearly, ridiculously aggravated. The referees just needing to take control. 20.5 seconds left to go in this second period. The referees discussing things. Now Will Brokaw and Sammy Gerber talking things over at the face-off dot as well. We've still got 5-on-4 action, it seems. For a moment it looked like 5-on-3. But Cole Richard is off the bench. Only 20.5 seconds left to go in the second period. That fan making his way to the door now. Hopefully he has a good rest of his day, but just not exactly good sportsmanship to the referee. 13 seconds left to go. 21, a centering pass. Good work by Sammy Gerber to get his stick on it. Will Brokaw going to clear it off the backhand. Only 6 seconds left to go. Rocky River going to skate around with it in their own zone. That'll just kill the rest of this period. So when we come back, we've got 50 seconds left on Benincasa's minor penalty. So far, Shaker finds themselves down only by 1. 2-1 is your score. We entered into the period with a scoreless game. Now, Rocky River up 2-1. We'll see how this one plays out. A tense ending to that period as a fan was ejected. We saw penalties getting thrown out. Now head coach Matt Bartley actually talking to referees at center ice before he heads to his locker room and talks things over with his players. So we'll see how this final period plays out. We've now got a very different environment here at the west rink of the Brunswick Automart Arena. We'll see how the final 15 minutes go. Thank you very much for tuning in. My name is Vaughn Ullum. We'll see you for the third period. And welcome back to the Brunswick Auto Mart Arena. Shaker down by a score of 2-1 entering into period number 3. This game could really mean everything in this tournament as both of these two teams beat their opponents yesterday. And the victors now face off here in the third period. Shaker going to start on the penalty kill. 50 seconds remaining on Benincas's penalty. Quentin Garnett also in the box as well. Rocky River with a man in the box as well. I believe that there was some late contact after a play, and they just sent both players to the box. Face-off taken over by Shaker, and immediately Cole Richard going to dump this one down the ice. And immediately 10 seconds off the clock for that penalty kill. Shaker doing really well in the penalty killing department so far this season. Again, against Rocky River earlier in the season when they lost 4-2, Rocky River went 0 for 3 on the power play. Today, 1 for 3 on the power play. And there's a shot that I believe was tipped, and it goes wide. 14:30 left to go in period number 3 of this closely contested game. Here's a good save by Nico Daenerys. It's still loose out in front, and eventually Shaker will clear it all the way down the ice. 5 seconds left on Benincas's penalty. And he'll open the box and come on out. He won't join the play. Off of the change, Ian Hunter is going to join. Sammy Gerber, Ryan Lenahan, and Ian Hunter are out. Now Gerber will hop off. Moore will join. 2-1 still your score. 14 minutes left to go in the third and final period. Off the boards, Rocky River going to move the rush forward. There's a shot all the way from outside of the blue line. A good save by Nico Daenerys. And we're back the other way. Cross-ice feed over to Joey Moore. It's a 2-on-2 rush. He's got Ian Hunter to his right side. There we go to Ian Hunter. He can't keep the puck on his stick. He'll send it up to the point, and Benincasa can't keep the puck with him. Here's going to be Cam Mayhew. Good stick work, but eventually a second poke check will get the job done. Rocky River's back with it. Once again, that back and forth with puck possession, something we've seen a lot today. Nico Daenerys with an easy save all the way from the neutral zone was that shot. Ian Hunter off the backhand. He was looking to go cross-ice to Morris. Picked up by 21 of Rocky River there. Joey Moore will dump it in. Ryan Lenahan and Joey Moore still out. Brokaw now joining the play with Moore and Lenahan. We'll see what work can be done. And there is a rough hit from Joey Moore, and there's another penalty from Joey Moore, it seems. Number 7 working it up the right wing. He'll just dump this one into the corner. Kalir just going to touch up on it first. And Joey Moore right back to the box. Quentin Garnett just comes out. Moore goes right back in. Now I believe the referees might be discussing the extent of this penalty. We'll see what they call this one. What is the verdict? It's a roughing for 2 minutes. And now the referee going to talk things over as well with Joey Moore in the penalty box. And after he talks things over, looks like we are set for another puck drop. Shaker wins it. Benincasa looking to dump it down. Cannot do so just yet as people are of the Rocky River hugging up against those boards. 13 with control over it at the point. No lane to shoot. He'll go point to point. 7 skates around with it. He'll take a shot. Rebound chance. And a good kick away from Benincasa as he sends that one out of the crease. Gerber gets the job done and dumps this one down. Great work from Shaker there. Good work from Benincasa and Nico Daenerys. Along the boards, Gerber gets control over it once again. Good stick lift. The Pirates, a good representation of what a hockey team should be. Highlight team. They have really begun to work together, and one person lifts the stick of one player, and the other one will pick up the puck. That's how this team has operated so far. And this should be an icing on Rocky River, and that it is. 59 seconds left to go on Moore's roughing penalty. 11:28 to go in the third and final period. 2-1 still your score. Rocky River so far 1 for 4 on the power play. In those first two periods, they led shots on goal, or actually in that second period, Shaker led shots on goal 12-8. And in that last period, Rocky River lost shots attempts as well, 14-11. So Shaker growing throughout this game. We'll see what they can get done after the penalty kill. 45 seconds left to go on Moore's roughing. Quentin Garnett picks it up. He's tripped up, no call. Might have been on his own doing. Now Lenahan will pick it up. Can he clear it out? Off the glass. All the way up to Connor Mayhew. Maybe he'll lead a rush of his own if he can. Seems like he will. He was looking to dangle around number 19. Couldn't get the move to go his way, so instead he'll just dump it around the boards. 20 seconds left to go on the penalty. And a bad pass that goes right back to Mayhew. Rocky River struggling to set up. Now back to Kalergis. Off the boards. Cleared back down the ice to 23. He's the man to pick it up. 4 seconds left to go on Moore's penalty. And as Rocky River dumps this one down, Moore's out of the box. He'll head off. Lenahan, Mayhew, and Gerber, the forward trio. On the defensive, it's going to be Garnett and Kalergis. Along the boards, 3v1. However, a bad turnover gets it back to number 1 of Rocky River. Oof, that was close. That was almost a costly turnover. And there is a clearing attempt from the neutral zone that will hit off of Michael Better on the bench. And luckily, he is all right. As a goalie, he's still got all that padding. 9:58 left to go in this third and final period. Shaker still down by 1 singular goal. Face-off won by Rocky River. And off the boards, they'll send this one down the ice. It'll be on net to Nico Daenerys, and he'll just cover this one up for the face-off. Rocky River's number 22 to take this face-off. He's up against Colin Arth, the freshman number 22 on the other side. Will Brokaw taking this off the face-off. It'll escape his stick, and it'll bounce all the way. I believe that's A.J. Ritvo once again. Excuse me, perhaps not. Big hit from one of the Raiders in the neutral zone. This one cleared down the ice once again. Kim Mayhew picking it up. He'll send it to Benincasa. That pass out of Arth's reach. Shaker's struggling to get anything going on the offensive. Here's a shot. Rebound given up. Good poke away from danger. 9 minutes left to go in the third period of action. Sends this one around the boards. Now behind the net of Nico Daenerys. Shaker cannot clear it out, it seems. Will Brokaw, with the help of Colin Arth, will get the job done. But Rocky River sends it right back into the Red Raider zone. Picked up by Benincasa. Up to Brokaw. Brokaw looking cross ice. He'll find Sammy Gerber. Sammy Gerber on the rush. Now he was looking for the freshman Colin Arth. And nothing doing. Now here's the rush the other way. Rocky River's number 9 to center it over. Good work by Brokaw on the back check. Now off the boards, he's looking to get it over to Joey Moore. The passes just don't seem to be connecting. This could be a little frustrating for the Red Raiders currently. And that clearing attempt by Quentin Garnett a bit too elevated, and it's up and into the netting and out of play. 8:17 to go in the third and final period. So far, a scoreless third period leaves us where we were heading into the last break. It's 8:17 to go with 2-1. Your score, Rocky River leading. Off the boards, Moore was looking to get it back to Lenahan, and it's out of his reach. Garnett sends this one down the ice. For the moment, the forward trio, Mayhew, Lenahan, and Moore. Richard and Garnett, the defensive pairing. Can Richard move this forward? No. Lenahan joins the play. a man taken down. That was number 21 of Rocky River. There's a whiffed clearing attempt. And it's finally cleared out. Rocky River looking to send it right back into the zone. Joey Moore whiffs on a play. That's something that turned into a Walsh Jesuit goal yesterday. Here's the shot. A good blocker save will send it into the corner. We're halfway through this third and final period. Lenahan sends this over to Connor Mayhew. He extends his stick. Now Joey Moore just going to rip a shot all the way from center ice. And then Rocky River goaltender just going to hang on to it. Only the second shot on goal for Shaker this period. 7:14 to go in the game. Arth taking this face off. Sammy Gerber and Will Brokaw out there with him. On defense, Benincasa and Kalergis. Into the corner. Arth battles for puck possession, and eventually he will win it and get it back up to the point for Benincasa. Benincasa wraps it back around. He was looking for Brokaw. Turned over to Rocky River. 14 sends it in off the forehand. He's pressured by Sammy Gerber to get the puck out of his grasp. And Shaker really struggling to clear it out of their zone. But now here's a 3-on-2 rush if they hurry. Benincasa sends it to Sammy Gerber. Gerber looking to get it back to Benincasa. 19 all over it. Arth along the boards. 3 Raiders, 3 Pirates up against those boards. Here's a shot. Benincasa was there for any sort of rebound chance. But no rebound was given up. 6:26 left to go in the third. Face off to the right side of Lincoln Greer. Joey Moore taking this face off. And immediately after Shaker was looking to win it, oh, here's a great chance. Number 5, working it all alone, and that shot just a bit too elevated. He was in all alone, and he just could not connect. Here's another shot. Good save with the left glove from Nico Daenerys. Shaker still down by 1 and only 1. 2-1 has been your score this entire third period. Lenahan taking this face off. And Joey Moore hit right off the draw. And we'll see if this results in any sort of penalty. Moore does get up. But right off the draw, not sure if there was a high stick or some sort of illegal contact, but the referee not sending anyone to the box here on this play. Here's a shot. Looking for a second chance. Was number 3 out in front of the crease. For the moment, the forward line very mixed up. We have Ian Hunter, we have Ryan Lenahan, and we have Sammy Gerber. Here's a pass all the way down the ice to number 3 once again. He's looking for a shot, low percentage. Nico Daenerys hugging that left post, or that right post of ours, his left post. He'll make that easy save. 5:43 to go. 2-1 still your score. The Pirates are leading. Matt Bartley continues to mix up these lines. Lenahan taking this face off. Sammy Gerber will get it out of the scrum, but Rocky River turns it over and gets a shot off. Now here, pass looking to Sammy Gerber, and it's out of his reach. Great chance there. Lenahan just could not connect with him. 5.5 to go. Into the corner, Rocky River takes it back over. Unable to clear it, however, as Lenahan gets a stick into play. Kalergis dumps this one into the slot. No Red Raider home. Kalergis dumps this back in. Delayed offside. Shaker touches up in the neutral zone. Off the glass. Rocky River clears it down. Kalergis cannot clear it back to any of the Shaker forwards. Number 21 working on 21. Ian Hunter, the assistant captain, skates it up the ice. Good poke check. Gets it out of his reach. Joey Moore is back after he was taken out after the injury timeout. There's a good pass all the way up to Connor Mayhew. He'll drop it off to Joey Moore. Moore chases it down into the corner off the poke check. He'll get this all the way up to Brokaw. At least that's where he was looking. 4.5 left to go in the third period. Bennett Costin now takes it. He'll move it forward. Brokaw, puck on his stick, and that shot very much wide. No one's at the point to keep this one in. Now cross-ice pass. Will not connect. But it will go back to the Rocky River zone. On defense for the moment, Cole Richard, Quentin Garnett. Number 13 goes cross-ice. He was looking all the way to number 1, but instead, as it's out of his reach, it'll be an icing call. 4:01 to go in period number 3. Shaker Shaker down 2-1. And they are losing the shots this period 8-3. They need to get momentum, and they need to get momentum quickly if they want to tie this one back up at 2. Mayhew taking this face off. And he was looking to get it over to Brokaw off the draw, but it's out of his reach. There's a hit laid down by Joey Moore. It will bump one Pirate off the play. Now here's a good rush the other way. Brokaw, puck on his stick, and he's bumped off the play as well. Garnett just keeping it in. Good work by number 17. He'll send this one around the boards. He's looking to Mayhew, but instead the Pirates get control over it once again. Brokaw takes it inside the blue line. There's a shot, and it goes in! The goalie, not sure if he knew he got the shot off. Not sure if it went 5-hole, but that was just a bizarre-looking goal, as the goalie made no sudden reaction to make the save. And Will Brokaw grabs another one. Number 13 ties this one at 2. Way to get the job done. We're tied at 2. Shaker leads the period also 1-0. So we'll see what happens here. Face-off taken over by Shaker. Lenahan keeps it inside of the zone. Rocky River takes it back out. It's a 2-on-2 rush for Advantage Pirates. Number 9 looking for a shot. He'll take it. Rebound given up. But Nico Daenerys with a good save and another. 3:14 left to go in the third and final period. Two your score. Shaker tied it up moments ago with Will Brokaw's beauty of a goal all the way right after he entered inside of the blue line, just pulled the trigger, and that's sometimes why you just take the shot. It'll end up in goals, as you saw there. Into the corner, number 3, looking to send it over to 5. Couldn't get it there. Now Connor Mayhew will flip it out to the neutral zone. Number 7 will pick it up in the Rocky River zone as it glides all the way there. Now number 10. Oh, that'll be played with a high stick. If Shaker touches it up, they will not. Here's a centering pass to the slot, looking for a shot. Good save by Nico Daenerys. 2:40 left to go. Another shot and a good blocker save. Kalair just takes it over into the corner to the right side of Daenerys. Brokaw, Gerber, and Mayhew back out, making up that first line of forwards for Shaker. Cam Mayhew off the glass. He'll clear it down. Will this be an icing? No, it's on net. Shaker grabbing some changes. That second line of offense is back out. A whiffed clearing attempt, and Shaker almost had an opportunity to do some damage there. Quentin Garnett and Cole Richard out, making the defensive pairing. 2 minutes and 5 seconds left to go in the third. Your score 2-2. Can Shaker maybe even take the lead here in the dying minutes of the game? Can Rocky River do so maybe on their own side of things? They haven't scored at all in this final period. We'll see what happens. No. Here we go. It's Ryan Lenahan leading the rush forward. He'll just dump this one in. Arth is in stride. Into the corner. He was looking to pick up the puck. 100 seconds left to go in the third and final period. In the neutral zone, it's still Joey Moore. It's still Arth, and it's still Ryan Lenahan. And at the blue line of the Red Raiders side of the ice, it looks like this one was just offsides. 1 minute and 28 seconds left to go. First line of offense is back out. The first line of defense is as well. Face off won by Rocky River. Number 23 sends it off the boards right to the stick of Quentin Garnett. He'll go to his co-defenseman Cole Richard. He'll go cross ice back to Sammy Gerber. Gerber was looking to send it to Mayhew, and that's just not going to connect. Richard going to get it back up to Mayhew, and these passes just not connecting in the final moments. 1:05 left to go. Rocky River dumps this one in. They'll grab some changes all the way up to Will Brokaw. Will Brokaw going to move this one forward with Connor Mayhew. That pass, not exactly the wisest of decisions. He had 4 Pirates right in front of him, so he obviously could not do much with that puck control. Sammy Gerber just keeps this inside the blue line. Good opportunity for Shaker. He sends it into the slot, but Will Brokaw cannot keep the control over it. Good stick work by Quentin Garnett. He bumps the player off of it, and now Nico Daenerys down on the ice. He was taken down. Looked like there was some goalie interference. And now along the blue line, looks like we might have an offsides call once again. 26.7 to go in the third and final period. If this one remains a tie, both teams, I believe, will be splitting the points. I don't believe any overtime is how we do this tournament, but we'll see if it does get to that tied point. Joey Moore sends this one forward. He was looking to Ryan Lenahan, and it was out of his reach. Will this be an icing? It will not. It's waved off. Ryan Lenahan looking to center it forward. Ryan Lenahan taken down. No call. Ben Costa sending it right back to Lenahan behind the net. Surprise, no call there. And now Moore to Lenahan in the slot. Here's a second chance. It's still loose, and now it's sent wide and into the corner. And that will conclude this third and final period. And it looks like we don't have any overtime, as predicted. So they'll split the point for that first period. Rocky River will take the point for the second. Shaker takes the point for the third. And then they both split the 2 points that are awarded at the end of the game. Normally that is awarded to the winner, but instead, no can do. So I believe both teams escaping this one with 2.5 points, and that means it'll all rely on tomorrow. Shaker entered into this one with 4 points, Rocky River with 3.5, so Shaker should still be leading in points entering into the final day. We will see how that goes. Shaker will be facing off against Menor tomorrow. Shaker has already beaten Menor in that third place game of the Thornton Park tournament earlier in this season. The final stats for this game: Rocky River wins the face-off battle 27-21, and shots just not going Shaker's way. Shots on goal 30-24, and shot attempts 41-29. And in power play, Shaker converted on their one power play opportunity. They went 1 for 1. Rocky River went 1 for 5. So that's all here at the Brunswick Automart Arena for the Wednesday slot of varsity games. Walsh Jesuit won their game against Menor. This one tied at 2. Thank you very much for tuning in. My name is Vaughn Ullum. We will see you tomorrow at 9:10 in the morning. We'll have an early morning tomorrow at this very cold Brunswick Automart Arena, and we will see you then. Fire alarms going off, so we're going to have to wrap this one up right now. We'll see you.